If you could know the absolute truth to one question, what question would you ask? Um, I guess I would want to know. I guess I would want to know the answer to the question, like, why do we as Black folk, why do we constantly like to tear each other down so much, and not stick together? With our there's strength in numbers, and anytime, I guess I feel like a lot of times that when some of us in the Black community try to build something up, it's almost like, there's a constant, something constant to tear it down. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate. And I feel that, we should be at a place where we should be tearing each other down. Like, we should definitely be trying to uplift one another, supporting each other's businesses, and trying to be more in the spirit of working together, and trying to make sure that we make things possible for the people that are trying to come up and walking down the same path as us, and not being intimidated by their presence, because for fear they're trying to tear us down. But I just think that there's so much that goes on with that we really do need to look at ourselves in the mirror and try to better ourselves. So hopefully, we can get to a point where we're working together, and we can really look at ourselves like, man, well, what reason do I really hate you? I don't hate you. I just want what you have. And that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to work for that and see how important that we are as people. And I just hope that we're able to do that, Yeah. I think that's probably I think I could see that as probably being like the best way to answer that one. What's something your brain tries to make you do and you will have to will yourself to not do it? Think negatively. Like our brains are hardwired to think negative on certain situations. And I feel like a lot of times we always try to, because you want to prepare for the worst. I think that's like a common thing that we do as people. We're always trying to prepare ourselves for the worst so we can protect ourselves from pain. And I feel like that's just our ego. Your ego is designed to protect you from pain. But pain is the lesson that you need is in the pain. And that's the hard part to accept. You have to remove your ego and just embrace whatever it is that comes, you know what I mean? But we have trouble doing that. So, I feel like that's something that I know my brain for sure is hardwired to do, that I, have to will it to not do, because that's where depression comes in, and then feeling like, you don't know what's going on, and excuse me, and you just want this to, you want this pain to go away. You want to try to fix things, go in the past and try to fix things, but you're not always able to do that. Like, you really do have to sit back and understand that you're not in control of everybody else. You can only control you and how you respond to everybody else. And it doesn't always work that way. There's a sense of entitlement that we've had since we were like kids and stuff like that. And if we never taught as kids to know that everything is not our fault, then we're always going to think everything is our fault and everything happens because of us, and people do things because it's about me, and that's not always the case. So we have to, we just learn these how to unprogram fucking negative thoughts from us and shit. I feel like that's probably the best thing to do, and maybe we can, figure this shit out. Just actually put more focus into how do we get away from negativity and just kind of like more so accept for things for what it is. You just our system that we have inside of us, fight, flight, or freeze, always prepares us for like, let's say imminent danger. I might be using the word right, but there's danger lurking around the corner. Like, we have the same brains that we had when we were cavemen and shit like that to protect us from like a fierce fucking lion or a tiger or some shit. But it just try to protect us from danger. That's what our ego does. And the ego, like I said earlier, is protecting you from pain. But pain is where you learn. So it's like trying to convince yourself that. And it takes a long time. It takes a long time to understand. Before you to get better, you have to go through something, unfortunately. And some of us go through more pain than others, it seems, but it's all about what you allow to get to you. So being hardwired to go for negativity, always look for the negative in the situation. I think positivity is something that we need to have more of, and not negative, and kind of look for you know, positivity in all that we do. Well, let me tell you what I think about old Pepe Le Pew being removed from Space Jam 2. I think it's a load of shit, honestly, because I mean, like, Pepe Le Pew is it's a cartoon, man. You can make him say whatever you want him to say. Like Ryan, the comedian Ryan, I forget his name, man. But he's a cartoon. You cancel culture. How do you cancel culture a damn cartoon? He's not trying to get ass in Space Jam 2. He don't have to. You don't have to draw him that way. I mean, of course, Pepe Le Pew can run after ass. What are you, my little Lona Misa? You know how he talked or whatever. Yeah, Le Pew. But I think that we are blowing this out of proportion. For that matter, I mean, Bugs Bunny, if you look on YouTube, you can look up Bugs Bunny racist cartoon, and it'll show Bugs like back in like the 40s or the 30s running around talking about nigger, 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 and I mean, that's offensive. Do you get rid of Bugs Bunny too? I don't know, man. It's just so, I'm sure if you go through all those damn characters, they are of that time. But I feel like, who the fuck is offended by Pepe Le Pew being in Space Jam? He wasn't even a prominent figure in the damn movie, for one. So I mean, I don't see him hurting anybody. I don't see that hurting anyone. I feel that way. Again, I'm not somebody that's been raped or anything like that, so I'm not able to speak for them. But as far as like a cartoon goes, it's a damn cartoon. It's just a tune. Remove LeBron from it. Remove Lebanon James from the movie then, or something. Find something on him or whatever. It just doesn't make it. I just feel like it doesn't make any sense, personally. But I mean, it's cartoon. It's a damn cartoon. Space Jam 2 is coming out. It's gonna be on HBO Max, and Pepe Le Pew ain't gonna be in a goddamn movie. That's just wild to me. But I feel like that's that's interesting. It's very interesting. But I'm hoping for the movie to be good in all seriousness, and then I'm also hoping that lighten the fuck up, man. Let Pepe get his shine. Let Pepe shine.